Used to watch a Wutaru guide. Sorry. I refuse. Also, I must have turned my mic up really loud when I tried to unmute myself. I refuse to watch a Wutaru guide. But I will show you, okay? Hold on. I'll show you all that you need to know. The only thing that is complicated on Shai is canceling your buffs to buff faster. That's it. That's the only thing. But I can tell you right now, as a new player and you just starting out, it is not that big of an issue. You do not need to worry about it that badly. And if you're group grinding, you just need to worry about getting your buffs out on your partner. Mainly the attack speed. That's usually it. It's really not that complicated. Like, but I'll show you like what my rotation is when I PvE on my Shai, okay? I will give you the quickest Shai guide I can possibly give for PvE, okay? I'm gonna tell you this right now. It's not super min-maxy. It's not super min-maxy. But it'll be a beginner's guide to Shai. A starter's guide, if you will, okay? It's not super min-maxy. I'm gonna start it off by that. First things first, buffing. Put Sun Moon Stars on your bars, press it, hold down F, spam ASD, A and LMB, or D and LMB to get out of your buffs. Boom, you got all of your buffs. Alright, that's how you buff. You want to always use WF, as WF gives you a 20% attack speed buff. That's it. So usually you do have a little combo, and then you'll roll before you start your combo. Alright, real simple. You can also roll like right before you buff. If you want to, you could roll and then buff. Or you could roll after buffing. Alright, moves you're going to use. Real simple. SLMB, SRMB. Those are like your two bread and butter skills, okay? If you want, you can use Shift RMB if the mobs are really far, but you don't really need to use them that much. What you're going to do after SLMB and SRMB is you're going to go 1, go 2, alright? And then, oh, I'm kind of thinking min-maxy. You can just go 1, 2, 3. So you could just SLMB, SRMB, and then hold 1, 2, 3. If you want to get more technical, you can go SLMB, SRMB, 1, go 2, 1, go 2. This will go faster when you have your attack speed, but I'm doing it while it's not on, so it's easier to see. And then you would roll and you would repeat the process. You would do the same thing, right? That's it. That's like your best single target. If you're trying to hit like a lot of mobs, the best thing to do is really just to you're really just trying to do that, but you're trying to hit every single mob. And you also want to throw in Shift Z, SLMB, and then LMB, RMB. And the reason why is all three of those skills flow really good together. So when you have really high attack speed, waiting for a cooldown, you can do all. I mess up. You can do all three like in quick succession. Because normally they have pretty long animations, but if you do them all together, you can get them out pretty quickly. And that's decent AoE. It's because I won't say why. But yeah, that's really all you need to know. There isn't that much else. Besides that, you want to use your leaves. When these leaves get to 30, you want to press spacebar. You can usually use it after you buff. So, but you can only ever use it when it's at 10, 20, or 30. As if it's playing the world. And then you can also use your e-buff as well. Normally, you want to do either of these after you finish your buffs. Like, after you cast out all 4 of your buffs, you just press E. And you can hold down C to get out of the E animation quicker. And that's really it. There's not much to it. And when you're leveling, whenever you're killing anything really quickly, you can just run like this. You can just hop and hop, hit, hop, hit, hop, hit. That's really it. It's not that complicated. The only thing that's complicated is getting used to buffing, not the lazy way, and that'll save you like a couple seconds, but it's not a big deal. The reason why you're also doing like this into like one go two and then one go two is because you're you get add-ons on your skills, right? So this is for PvP. Don't worry about this. But essentially on like your SLMB and your SRMB, you're going to be putting crit, attack speed, back attack, and crit. Pretty much just like this. And then you're just using those to have these buffs up for when you're using one go-to. So that your one go-to is a lot more damage. And then you repeat the process. That's really it. And then same with this.